Okay, so one of my viewers asked me what I would do with my garden harvest, and I was up there yesterday and certainly harvested a whole bunch of my grape tomatoes, and they could have stayed on the vine a little bit longer and just got a little bit riper. But I probably won't be up there for another week, so I thought I would pick them and let them ripen here, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with this harvest. As well as that, surprisingly enough, I didn't expect it, but I got quite a batch of green beans. I thought that the rabbits had eaten them all, but since they were the indeterminate variety, they managed to grow up tall, and the rabbits couldn't get to the ones at the top, and that's where I found most of these. So I have already fermented beans. So I'm going to try to, well, I'm going to do two things with this. I'm going to take a few of them and make a cold bean salad for tonight. Now, normally when I had my garden at my home, I could go out and pick beans every day and make a cold bean salad every day, which is an awesome way to eat them. And it's really nice fresh. But in this case, I'm going to make a cold bean salad for tonight, and all I do to do that is I cook the beans and let them cool, and then I add garlic and salt and oil and wine vinegar, and lots of garlic, and it is awesome, especially with very fresh beans. Now, these were picked yesterday, so I can't get them any fresher than that personally. The rest of them I'm going to actually attempt to make what may be deemed dilly beans. I'm going to put them in a vinaigrette with spices, and I have not canned beans like that in a long time, and hopefully they will be firm. I'm a stickler for not wanting beans that are soggy, so with any luck they'll stay firm. The other thing I could do is blanch them and freeze them. I've done that in the past as well. So, but this time I'm going to put this batch into jars, and if I get another batch next week, then I'll probably freeze that lot. So I'll have a variety of beans. So right now I'm just going to take the ends off each one of these, and then I'm going to wash them and then prepare some jars and some spices. So I'll get back to you when that's all ready. Okay, so that batch is cleaned and ready. All the ends have been trimmed, and I'm going to get some jars and some spices now. Okay, so right now I'm going to mix up my brine, and for that I'm going to do equal parts vinegar and water. Now I've decided to, I'm going to go with 2.5 cups for now. Hopefully that'll be adequate. If not, I'll have to mix up an extra batch. So there's my 2.5 cups of water. And I don't just want pickling vinegar. I'm going to do a mixture of pickling vinegar and apple cider vinegar, just to give it a bit more flavor, I guess, for a change. Okay. So this is 1 cup, so we want 1 1/4. So 1 cup and 1/4 cup. And we'll do the same with the pickling vinegar. Cup and 1/4 cup. And we want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1/4 cup of salt, non-iodized salt. I've got my sea salt here. Okay, so that's the brine mixture, and I'm going to put that on to boil so that it all mixes up, and we'll get back in a few. Okay, I have prepared 7 jars. I'm going to start off with 6 and see if I need the 7th. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put 1 clove of garlic in each one, and 2 small ones in the last one, and 1 teaspoon of my pickle mix that I made up in each jar. Okay. And then I'm going to fill these up with beans. Now, I didn't trim them prior, so I'm going to do that now, make sure that they all fit in the jars. Okay, so I'm going to fill these jars up with the beans at this point, and when they're done, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've completed 6 jars, and I have some beans left over that I'm going to make a cold bean salad for dinner. And I'm going to tidy up here just a bit, and then we are going to finish these jars up. Now, I've also prepared my pressure canner, although I'm not going to pressure can this. We're just going to water bath can it, and should be just about up to temperature at this point. Okay, I have my brine mixture, and hopefully I have enough here. We do want to leave 1-inch headspace. And I will press those down a bit after I take the air out. I'm hoping I have enough brine, otherwise I'll just have to mix up a bit more. Close, but not quite. So I'm going to mix up just a bit more brine, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, the rest of my brine is ready. So I'm going to top these up, leaving 1/2 inch headspace. And this time I have some left over. Now, I've heard of these referred to as dilly beans as well. I've never made these before, so I have no idea what they're going to be like. Spiced beans. Okay, going to clean off the edges of each of these jars with some vinegar. As I said, I do have my pressure canner filled with water and boiling, so I can put these in. Well, not quite boiling yet, but put these in, and we'll just water bath can them for 10 minutes. And normally I suspect you would have to pressure can beans, but because of the vinegar, the pickling, that allows you to do a water bath can. So our lids and rings. Interesting. As I said, I've never made these before. this is one way to preserve the harvest. Unfortunately, I'm not there every day to pick beans every day and make a bean salad every day, which is normally what I would do. Take advantage of the fresh produce daily, but because I can't do that, I've got to preserve it. Okay, so now we'll water bath can these for 10 minutes and then pull them out. And yes, the vinegar gets tossed into the water bath canner. Okay, so all the jars have sealed. They were water bath canned for 10 minutes. Every jar is sealed. This is an interesting preserve for me because I've never made dilly beans in the past. I've made plain beans and wasn't too fussy over them, and I have learned to do fermented beans, and I do like those. But I already have more than enough fermented beans, and I certainly don't have the fridge space, so this is more shelf stable, so I thought I would try this for a change, and we'll see how we like them. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you on the next one. Thank you very much, and have a great day.